So we're in an outdoor red room today. My name's Rich Clark. This is Emmy the Great. Hello.
Hi.
Well, you're Emmy of Emmy the Great, really, aren't
Emma
you?
these days, yeah.
Okay, so the Great not here?
The Great?
The Great.
The Great is a feeling. I always say it like this, right? It's like, the Great as in, oh great. As in like, oh god, I forgot my wallet. Oh great.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a good feeling.
No, well, it's not. It's not. No, you're here with Emmy the, great.
Which is the feeling I just had when I realised we didn't have any drinks on this
Yeah,
bar
exactly.
table.
See, I bring that feeling.
Well, your album I wanted to talk about, of course, because that's why you're here, the brand new album. It's kind of inspired, really, by so much heartbreak in your life, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I kind of don't think of it as massively heartbreaking now. But.
Okay, well, most people would just kind of hug one of these pillows and just put that round and probably sob.
If I'd had one of those pillows when it had happened, I think I would have gotten over it.
Do you want to hug with me while we talk about the album? Let's hug together. We'll have a pillow each. We'll hug this out. So how was it when you were writing this album? Did you do it immediately as you were going through this, or did you have to let the dust settle?
I was halfway through writing my album when my wedding got cancelled, which was very sad. Apparently it takes 6 months to get over it.
Right.
And that is true.
Good.
So, yeah, I was halfway through writing when that happened, and then I wrote the second half really, really quickly, and then recorded it in September.
And did you feel like you'd vented once you'd done the album and you'd finished? Did you feel like this was something that you could put your heart and your soul into and you had it kind of there then?
It is weird. It's like a display case. I was trying not to be too personal. Because I'd already written a breakup album, and I felt like I'd blown my wad on that my get out of jail free card.
Right.
So I was trying to not make it too personal, but I had one very personal song, and when I sang it during the recording process, I remember being so sad. I thought I was going to make it through the day, but then after that, it was all over. And now when I listen to that song, I'm like, oh look, that's when I was sad, and it's very like detached, and it's.
Don't need the pillows. We don't need them anymore.
I like my pillow.
You want to keep hugging that pillow?
It's really comfy.
Keep hugging that pillow.
It feels good.
But it comes and it goes. But it comes and it goes.
Your first album was so accepted by critics, wasn't it? First Love. Do you feel that there's a lot of pressure on this album now?
What I have decided is that I'm not going to read album reviews. So
Oh, really?
I think I will be very freaked out if people don't like it, but I think I maybe won't know the extent because I won't have read them. I read live reviews because there's something I can do something about that. If I get a bad review and I read that it's because of a certain thing, I can maybe change it if I agree. With an album, it's done. I'm not going to change it, so I'm just not. No reading.
Just detach yourself.
No reviews.
And
no
if
newspapers.
If one does sneak through, you can have that cushion. You can hug it.
Can I?
Yeah, you can have
Thank
that.
you.
Don't do that at Glastonbury because that's a massive gig. You're going to be doing Glastonbury this year.
I am.
That's exciting, isn't
This
it?
is an exclusive. I'm
Okay.
going to be doing Glastonbury like this.
Behind a cushion.
Yeah.
I bet you're glad you bought your tickets now, aren't you?
That's gonna. Yes, because I think most of them have bought tickets to see us.
Yeah. Of course they have. Of course they have. Come on.
Yeah.
Falls like light, filling into the deep. Don't you know that I see?
We've talked about your fans, but they are pretty diehard, your fans, aren't they? They are so supportive of you.
Aw, I hope so.
Have you seen some of the comments that people have put under your YouTube?
On Facebook? Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah.
No, don't read those.
They're amazing
You
for
can't
you.
read those.
They are incredible.
No, you mustn't read.
Why?
Because everyone, like, you must know this. When you put this video up, there'll be comments underneath, right?
Mhm.
You'll read, like, normal ones, good ones, and the one that you remember is that one idiot who's like, I hate emoticon. You know, that's who you remember.
Why is Rich wearing a quiz show blazer? That'll be what will be underneath this
Exactly.
one. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm going to write underneath the video later.
But what I noticed about your fans compared to other people's fans is that they are quite harsh on the other girl singers.
Oh,
they
no.
love you at the expense of others.
Oh no.
Is there anything you'd like to
What
say
a
to your fans to get them
double-edged
to
sword.
stop doing this?
Solidarity.
Come on.
Women folk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Solidarity to all solo singers. We should be slagging off bands. No, don't slag. Let's not slag off.
Do it.